Hello, squirrel. Hang on, slow down. You gonna come say hello? Hello? Hello, squirrel. Hi. I would stroke you, but I'll get in trouble with the spaniel. Oh, hello. Hi. Another one. Are we all friends? Cool. Yeah, that one look. They're everywhere. If I don't make it out alive, death by squirrels. Right? How y'all doing? Still flooded down here. Dinky, this is the cutest fucking casserole dish I've ever seen in my life. I mean, that's not.
It's so cute. One second, where's your fork?
Cheese. And where there is cheese, there is.
Daniel.
I like cheese.
There you go.
What about me? Hey, pretty cute. Cheese, come back. Right. Doesn't taste quite right. It's cold enough. Right. I don't have anything really planned for today. I've burnt a fair chunk of today watching anime with Inky. Well, she's been filling in paperwork and stuff. What was it we had on in the background? Just look up Reincarnated as a Slime. It's an anime. I don't remember the actual title of it, but it should find the same thing. We've been watching a bit of that. It's quite funny. It's quite neat. But we've also been having these random stupid conversations. I say stupid conversations, they're not really stupid, but it's something that we can't really do anything about. And it's not like anything super serious, because the way I just worded it, I was like, oh man, what are we talking about? Like deep political whatevers, you know, the way the world turns. No. Realism in video games. And not even super realism in video games. Inky has had a bit of a rant going on recently about unrealistic physics in games. You're beating around the bush here, aren't you? Yes. Inky's problem is, why don't boobage and ass jiggle properly in games? Why isn't there more of a focus on character physics, body physics in video games? And I said to her, I kind of countered to her, she's like, you know, wouldn't it be great if you had an engine, if you had a part of an engine specifically dedicated to jiggle physics? And I was like, right, okay, you can't, I mean, you're not really going to get away with that these days, though, because people say you're objectifying the character. And she's like, it's a bloody character in a hyper fantasy world, you know, how is you're allowed to objectify character A but not character B because of some random label, right? It's just dumb. She said, wouldn't it be great if, like, boob physics was properly mapped? Wouldn't it be great if ass physics was properly mapped? If I don't know, like, build affected character movement more rather than just being a generic stat, like giving a body momentum. the random things that husbands and wives talk about when they're watching random cartoons during downtime. She said if literally the only thing holding us back is the idea that we're objectifying a certain character is absolutely bollocks. So it'd be just great that, like, if you could, if you know, if it is a female character, stopping, turning, whatever is going to have momentum. She said it's bizarre, isn't it? How we shy away from physics. She's like, is there any particular reason as to why nothing goes on here? But there was no particular example. And she says, physics affects everything. And she said, I hate to break it to people who are like trying to say, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, that's objectification, that's sexism, that's being really sexist or whatever. She said, any woman, even a flat-chested lass who runs down the street is going to jiggle. Right? That's just how it is. She said, that's physics. She said, a fat guy runs down the street, they're going to jiggle. You know? It's just physics. Physics isn't sexist. Physics isn't ableist. So if it was I say it's something that we can't do anything about, and he would say, wouldn't it be great if we could develop that feature, that engine, that physics engine, the hyper-realistic jiggle physics engine, which then just ties into everything else, just mapping movement correctly. Take a hell of a lot of horsepower, I imagine, but and then want hyper-realistic lighting effects, though I guess we kind of have that now with ray tracing. Just rewind what I just said to the part where physics isn't, and then add all the isms and ists on it. Physics doesn't objectify people. Stop telling physics what it can and can't do. I've just managed to stuff the entire day. Have you? Nah, it's not really done anything. Gotta keep an eye on little Noodle. Young Noodle, because he might end up with a bit of a mark under one of his eyes. I think it was a bit dramatic, right? So I've done this afternoon's hang out with the boys because I had to go to work. So I'm picking him up from school. Little legs, I mean, he bolts. I'm just like walking onto the playground, you know. Got a high five from a couple of kids. You know, how you doing? Yeah. Oh look, mate. It's Doodle's dead. Doodle is William's nickname. Noodle is New Doodle, for anyone that doesn't realise that. But no, they say, oh, it's William's dad. You know, a couple of high fives, and walk past. And Theo just tackles me like that scene out of Dragon Ball Z where Gohan tackles Raditz. It was like that, just like literally just. And then, just out of nowhere, big man just like flies at us. I was like, yeah! And I was like, oh no, he's speeding up. Noodle's here, and I go to put my hand out to like try and cushion the blow because I know he's going to charge into us. And he charges, and I don't manage to kind of take all the force from it. I managed to pull back this way, so I catch them both. But I thought I'd cracked Noodle in the back of the head with my wrist. Because, I mean, dude, big man, when he runs at you, you'll got to be Andre the Giant to stop that kid from knocking you off your feet. Right? Noodle kind of had a bit of a whimper going on. Because, I mean, we were literally like, Noodle was crushed between me and Doodle. And he said he got like a ding there. It's fine. I've just got to remember to let the school know, because the school is a little protective. And big man really kicked my ass this evening on Galro Mark of the Wolves. Admittedly, I've not played Galro or any fighting game since the last time I played Big Man out on the arcade, but he stomped me fat. I beat him twice. I think he whooped me like 1,000,000 times. I would be bankrupt if I had to put money into that machine for the amount of credits I had to put into it. But that has been my afternoon. Thinking about it, I still haven't actually uploaded the vlog, or done really anything else. I just hung out with Inky, and you know, just loafed around with the boys, and felt generally quite, to be honest. We're just waiting for Inky to come home from work. I would stand outside, but it's been chucking down with rain. Oh, wet floor. It's been chucking down with rain again, so I ain't going out there. I've had a peaceful day, something that didn't need to be vlogged. We're going to end on this, so I'm sure my wife will come home soon, and I'll have to I don't know, I'll make her a big old mug of tea, and we'll loaf about some more. Two things actually. One, I can tell I'm not feeling particularly well because my alarm went off this morning. I thought, Sunday, went back to sleep. Almost didn't manage to get the kids into school. Thankfully, bless them, they were up and doing their groove. I was completely out of it. But thankfully, you know, because they were up and ready, all I had to do was make them breakfast, help them pack the bags, and whack, we were gone. That's how you know I'm sick. Physics does not discriminate. Everything needs to jiggle. Physics needs to be. So me and Inky have decided. Humans pick on things, elevate things, choose things that are more important than other things. Physics, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty neutral. It's physics, affects everything. Stop jumping up and down, pushing your shite. It's just physics. Whether it be a big old tittied fucking video game chick or a big ass beer bellied dude, gotta wobble in the right ways. Physics does not discriminate. Fuck it. I'm going, so I hope you well. I'll see you all with a bit of luck with more of a vlog tomorrow.